So, Chris Wilkinson, so if you had a choice between going forwards and into your mother, or going backwards and onto your father, you would go into your mother.
Yeah, we've already been over this.
Ben wants to understand why.
Yeah, well, then he can hear the original interview.
It's not about this. Not about this recording shoved in my face. It's about you. Honestly, why would you do that for? It's.
If you listen to the original recording,
Yeah, but he might have reasons that sort of persuade you the other way.
it was a moralistic and legal judgment. It was a moralistic and legal judgment, ultimately.
Okay, question. So, you know what people do when they get happy and when they get aroused and when they penetrate somebody, they sometimes ejaculate comes out. True or not?
This was actually covered in the original thing.
Damien shares the same moral as mother. I would rather not get my mother pregnant, because if my dad pumps any semen into me, even though he's dead, it won't make me pregnant and it won't be an abomination.
The question is one of preference and priority, as I said. So, what would you rather have happen in that situation, in this ludicrous situation?
Okay, so Chris, what you're saying is you would actually get hard enough to penetrate your mother, you sick fuck.
No, because
To be fair though,
that's when the legal argument comes
to be fair though, it does start with the fact that you are already erect.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, you need to listen to the original.
but then, for me, I'd be cautious of going forwards because a vagina is a vagina, and men have natural responses to being in a vagina. So I'd want to lose my erection in that situation, for me, as early as possible. So I would go backwards.
I think the legal precedent very much favours going forwards.
So you're saying that legality-wise, somebody would rather put you in prison for getting bummed up the arse by your father, which you are the victim in this situation, rather than being the assaulter and assaulting your mother sexually with your penis.
I didn't catch that. What was it? What?
So, right. So you'd be technically raped if your dad fucked you in the ass. True or not true?
Have I been raped?
No. No. But technically, if you have been fucked by your father, that is technically assault on you.
To be perfectly honest, it's rape either way, because you're not consenting to what's happening and you're trying to get out. Yeah, no, you're not. Because, hold on a minute, if you actually listen to the original scenario, the conspiracy is that they have both trapped you in a position.
No, I never said that.
No, that is what you said.
No, I didn't. I didn't say you were trapped. I said you were physically trapped. And but for the sake of the argument, you can't just go, "I'll just get off the bed," because that wouldn't be a very interesting discussion, would it? That's why I said you were trapped. It's not
an option.
No, I know it isn't an option. The only reason I said you were trapped is because you're trapped in the sense that you only have a choice between two things. It's a binary choice.
Precisely, which means it's really a no-win situation in any.
But assuming most people's parents don't dob them into the police, so assuming that doesn't happen to you, that will take away the legal side of your argument, because they're not gonna
3 years.
They're not gonna ring the police on you for going either way.
To be perfectly honest, it goes back to preference again. What would you? what would you rather have done? Now,
I'd rather take lovingly my father fucking me in the arse, because at least you.
They're not fucking you. You don't have to. I didn't say which one do you want to have sex with. It's just you just take it up once. You don't have to. You don't have to have sex with that person then afterwards.
And also, a man's arsehole is very far away from the cheeks. You have to be a fucking massive dong to get any penetration properly in there. But a woman's...
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, he's right. He's right. Because if he's dry and he's trying to bum you, it's really hard for him to do it. So you wouldn't. You'd get barely the tip inside your arse.
It's very like that, so it's very easy
to be honest, like,
push it all in.
The original scenario never said that you were actively going to engage in sex with either of these people. It simply said, are you going to move forward or are you going to move backwards?
Well, it's even better to move back then, because there's more. That's very difficult. Have you ever tried doing it?
Sorry.
Have you ever?
A man just tripped over my foot there, for clarification. We're going to carry on.
I'm not going to say anything specific. All I would say.
I like how out of me, Damien, the reporter, and Chris Wilkinson, and we all have different views. Well, me and Damien have the same view of
The rest of humanity.
We'd rather protect our mothers.
Yep.
Than
There is, if it were to lead to impregnation, apparently Damien thinks...
apparently you can But I think it would be easier, after the fact, it would be easier to justify to both parents why you took it up the arse rather than impregnated your mum.
Also, Damien
I don't think
abortion, so his mum would have
right, to be perfectly honest, I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think either situation is going to be easy to explain to either of your parents.
I think your parents would understand taking up the arse more.
To be honest, in this scenario, your parents are both orchestrating the situation in the first.
They're not. You've made that up.
No.
They're not.
Move forwards or move backwards.
It's a chance.
They've trapped you in a.
It's a hypothetical scenario. There is no build-up to it. There is no reason they've done it. This is what I'm saying.
Right. All I'm saying is, I've done bigger shits than most people's cocks, so I wouldn't feel fucking thing.
Yeah, but shit's quite malleable, whereas a cock's quite hard. It's got blood rushing around it.
No, maybe that.
It's a solid object.
Like, that's hurt in the ring.
Yeah, constipation.
Yes, but I don't think like it would be. I don't feel like it hurting as much as the emotional sense of.
And also in this situation, because your dad, by definition, isn't gay because he's your dad, right? No, because he's not. Because he's not gay. His erection would go down very quickly once you went backwards anyway. So it's even more persuasive to go backwards than it is to go into your mum.
The original scenario still implied that you would get penetrated in some way by your father.
You will get penetrated, but the thing is, his erection will go down. You won't get penetrated much anyway because he's dry. Thus, you will barely get penetrated at all, and you want to impregnate your mum.
If that's the case, to be perfectly honest, one, you can get an abortion.
So you want to put your mum through an incestuous abortion rather than what I've just explained.
All you have to do is wipe away, have a shower, done.
I think if it was an untrained orifice, let's say, it would be.
What?
Well, that's putting it in the nicest way I can. It would seriously.
No, it's not the nicest way you can put it.
It's in the most technical way. So, right. if that were to happen, and you would hurt, you know. I'm choosing the easier, comfortable option.
Oh, it's wet because your mum's horny. Fuck me, I have to discuss it.
That was actually in the original scenario.
That wasn't. I never said she was wet. I know that was a lead-on question. I said, would it change if she was wet?
It's definitely some sort of lead-in.
You can't even remember.
Scenario.
You're choosing the easy way for you. Well, it's already wet. It's like a slip and slide.
Why would I choose any other way?